Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Chapter 6: Physical and Chemical Change. Knowledge acquisition. Physical change involves the change in physical properties of a substance, and no change in the chemical properties of substance occurs. On the other hand, chemical change involves the change in chemical properties of a substance. New substances are formed by a chemical change, whereas no new substances are formed by a physical change. Discussion. Jack: Nuts, I don't want to study it. As I know it, melting of ice is a physical change, and cooking is an example of chemical change. Susie: Do you know rusting crystallization? Jack: What's that now? Susie: Wanna know? Jack: Yes, come, let's read the chapter number 6. Physical changes. The changes which involve a change only in physical properties of a substance are called physical changes. They are usually temporary and reversible in nature. They do not involve any change in chemical properties of a substance. Neither the energy is absorbed nor emitted during this change, and no new substances are formed. Chemical changes. The changes which involve the change in the composition as well as in chemical properties of substances are called chemical changes. They are permanent in nature and are generally irreversible. In a chemical change or chemical reaction, new substances are formed. A chemical reaction can either be exothermic or endothermic. A chemical change may or may not involve a physical change, as change of state or of temperature or of color. Following are some of the examples of chemical change. Critical thinking. An important note about physical change is composition of the substance always remains same in the physical change. Rusting. Rusting is a process of formation of reddish-brown layer on the surface of metal. The reddish-brown layer formed is called rust. Iron rusting is one of the most common phenomena seen during rainy season. Rusting can be represented as iron, Fe plus oxygen, O2 plus water, H2O. Fe2O3 iron oxide, rust. Humid atmosphere and saline water enhance rusting. Prevention. There are several methods to prevent rusting. 1. Barrier protection. Barrier like oil or paint is coated on the iron surface so as to prevent access of air and water to the iron surface. 2. Galvanization. Process of deposition of chromium or zinc on the iron surface is called galvanization. Chromium and zinc are rust resistant. Water coolers are rust resistant because of galvanization only. 3. Molten. Iron can be mixed with fixed amount of carbon, nickel and chromium. The resulting alloy is called stainless. This alloy does not undergo rusting and is used for making surgical instruments and household utensils. Crystallization. The process of formation of crystals of pure substance from its hot saturated solution by cooling is called crystallization. Critical thinking. Wheels of bicycles are shiny in appearance not because of iron only but because of galvanization. Galvanization can be utilized in making sheds and drain pipes which are almost continuously exposed to air and water. Changes that involve a change only in physical properties of a substance are called physical changes. Changes that involve a change in the chemical properties of substance are called chemical changes. Rusting is the process of formation of reddish-brown layer on surface of metal. It alters the chemical as well as physical properties of iron.
like, share, and subscribe.